Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Saqlain Rattansi. I also write poetry. I also make really good videos on Instagram, which you should check out. And today I'm going to talk about the female hijab. No, I'm not. I'm going to talk about meditation. So, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of meditation? Is it Baba Ramdev sitting down with his belly flopping in and out? Yes, that is a form of meditation. Now, what is the definition of meditation though? Well, meditation is consciously moving yourself into a state of awareness, of relaxation. It's a conscious effort instead of just sitting down and watching Friends all afternoon while you've got 3 hours worth of homework to do. Because that's not relaxing. Now, who put this slide here? GTA Vice City. My favorite game, one of my best games ever. Now, if you love this game as much as I did, you'll remember some words. Precious protection. Give me money, Sonny. Now, if that's ringing a bell, well, that's right, because those are cheat codes for this game. Cheat codes make a game easier to play. In that same sense, I believe that meditation is cheat activated. I believe meditation is the cheat code to life. Well, how? Because meditation makes life easier. Meditation has a bunch of benefits. I'll just go on a few of them. Stress management. We've got a billion things we always think about all day long. Number one, are my brownie Nutella things good? Number two, how bad are exams? Number three, I asked you for a presentation. Somebody asked me for a presentation, but I didn't send it to them. We've got a billion things. Now, but if you can find 5 minutes to just sit down and not think about all that rubbish, all that garbage, we just think about our breath. Or we just think about how we are as we, how aware we are of our surroundings. Just for 1 minute, or just for 5 minutes, just for 10 minutes a day, just sit down and just calm down, calm our brain. Insomnia, now that you're calm, now that you're relaxed, it becomes so much easier to sleep. Awareness and concentration. This part now, I want everybody to just feel the weight of your clothes on your body. Feel the weight of gravity pulling you down. Feel the weight of your mask just touching the part of your face. Just the tiny little things. And now, but you're never aware of them until you actually sit down and think about them. And once you're aware, once you do this 5 minutes, 10 minutes a day, you slowly become more and more aware of your surroundings in general. Empathy. Now this is my favorite one. How would meditation affect empathy? How does meditation make you more empathetic? It does it literally. So your brain, part of your brain is actually responsible for empathy. And in a study where they took non-meditators, they put them through 8 weeks program of stress management, and then they scanned their brains. Day one, they scanned their brains at the end of the program. What they noticed is that gray matter responsible for extra empathy had actually grown over the course of just 8 weeks, which is super interesting, right? Now, that brings me very perfectly on to my next point. How does this happen? It happens through a process called neuroplasticity. Your brain changes its structure, its literal structure, to accommodate what you want to do. For example, juggling. I'll juggle this. I did it. One, good. But if I have 2 remotes, they're dropping. But if I practice 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, I'll get better at it. Same thing with driving. The first time I drove, I'm not talking to my instructor. The 10th time I drove, yes, I can talk to him. The 20th time I drove, I'm getting better at it. Why? Because now my brain is making all those functions automatic almost. You can say that my brain makes me better at hand-eye coordination the better I get at juggling. So you're changing your structure literally. So now I'm going to go into another study now, because I love studies. Studies are facts. The science people took people who meditate, took people who don't meditate, took an MRI of their brains. They saw that the gray matter in people who meditate 30 to 40 minutes a day versus those who don't actually have, the people who meditate actually have much more gray matter in their brains. But further to that then, they also noticed is that you can actually help preserve your brain just by meditating. What do I mean by that? Well, normally you would see older people have a much harder time remembering things. So you will see if your uncle or if your grandfather, they won't remember things as well as you do. That's because your brain is deteriorating. But when they did this study, they noticed that people who are 50 years old and people who are 25 years old, if you're 50 and you're meditating, your brain is as good as when you're 25, which is really cool for me. Where do we go from here then? Because I always want to leave some extra specific goal, because people don't follow, I don't want you to just take this, put it in your purse and go home, or put it in your bag and go home. No, I'm going to give you a very, very specific homework, especially if you're watching this online. Go on YouTube, just open up a second tab, search great meditations. Now, subscribe to that channel. The lady posts a few times a week. Subscribe to that channel, find just once a week, pick a 10-minute video, close your eyes, put your headphones on, and listen to it. And I promise you, within 2 weeks, you will see a difference. That is my promise to you. Thanks a lot for listening. And if you want to catch up with me, my Instagram is on there. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.